Welcome back to this segment on kind, and that's probably a topic that maybe in today's technology age in beef production maybe don't pay as much attention to as, say, EPDs or DNA or a lot of the tools that are out there. But I think it goes back to the basics of cattle production. There still has to be a kind of an animal that works. It doesn't make any difference what the EPDs are or anything else if that animal can't exist out here in grass, and a lot of our customers have no grass because of drought situations. But you have to have an animal, in our opinion, that still is a consistent kind of an animal. Our Angus we've selected for nearly 35 years. The first 2 or 3 years we struggled and we used every kind of Angus bull under the sun and realized that wasn't going to work. And once it got a little smarter, we got the program stuck with it, and you'll see more about that in our website. But we've tried to stick with a 5.5 to 6 frame Angus bull for 32 to 35 years. We think that that is the ballpark frame of an Angus bull that will leave us daughters. They're in that 1,200–1,300 pound range under normal conditions and normal condition on the animal. A feedlot steer that's probably going to be in that 12.5 to 13 type range, and we hopefully that happens in 13–14 months in good condition country, and those type of things. We've never chased the extremes, nor have we never chased what I'll say the little ones. We don't think that a real little animal, there's some good points to them for sure, but we have some concerns that you get enough pounds out of those animals, and that down the road the consumer, it's the kind of pounds the consumer wants in red meat and still marbling in flavor. That maybe we get fat too quick, we have too small of a carcass. The Charolais, we're probably about a frame score bigger. We like to be in that 6 to 7 frame. We don't want them any bigger than that. Again, we don't want our Charolais a lot smaller than that. Simply for the most part, most of our Charolais are used for a terminal cross on Angus-based cows. So we can use a little larger frame Charolais bull, get the growth, get the extra pounds, the extra muscle back on that moderate kind of a cow, British bred type cow, and that's what our program is. So from that standpoint, we've tried to just keep that animal, has a lot of volume, depth of rib. They've got a lot of place to put grass. A lot of our southern customers need a lot of volume because they've got a lot of grass that isn't very nutritious, but the cow has to eat a lot. So the volume, and it's important all over the United States, not just in the South. But our animals, we like to have a lot of volume. Rib, again, if you listen to our structure part, we want them structurally correct. We want a moderate bone, I guess, if we can get on our Angus and our Charolais both. Our Angus, if we get them too fine boned, and we do have true heifer bulls that are 2 and 3, 4 generations of light birth weight. But we'd like for our cow herd to be made up of more bulls that are 2, 3, 4 pounds on birth weight. And your first impulse may be, well, whoa, I don't want that much birth weight. But in true reality, a 4-pound Angus bull is not that heavy a birth weight Angus bull. We've let ourselves become accustomed to getting lower and lower and lower, but with that, I think we've gave up maybe a touch bone, a little bit of stoutness, a little bit of rib and volume all the way through. In several generations of really light birth weight, I'm not sure where that will take us as far as a breed. In the Charolais breed, we do watch bone very close because of calving ease. Our Charolais have 3 to 4 generations of calving ease by AI sires. We use proven bulls. They have 3 or 4 generations of calving ease and light birth weight bred in. That's our Charolais program. And then we push a yearling growth as much as we can and still keeping the feet and everything else involved. But that's the kind of animals we like. We like our Charolais with some extra muscle, some extra volume. In our Angus, we want them to be a maternal breed. We're not trying to create them into a terminal breed. We're not chasing $B, for example, in the Angus breed, because they fit the maternal approach. Marbling and everything in the Angus have done great for years and years and years. And our Charolais is more of a terminal, muscle-packed, power type of an animal. We also try to watch disposition very closely. If we have a bull or a female that flat just doesn't like anybody or anything, they go to the local sale barns. We don't put up with it. So that's just a little bit of our along with EPDs and again all the technology, we try to watch the kind of animal. We still like to think we have a cowman's eye in what we're doing and make sure that that whole animal fits in the environment they're in and produces in that environment. Thank you.